Hello, my name is Dan Young. I'm the CEO and founder of Lavagel USA, which is a USA based company which holds all the intellectual property rights for a product line designed around lava gel. Lava gel is a patented composition which is protected worldwide. This composition is the first of its kind where it is a powder that, when gelled with water, generates exothermic warmth or heat from the natural minerals. So, simply put, it is a composition made of natural minerals that, when water is added to it, it becomes a gel, generates heat, which is programmable and controllable from anything from comfortable skin contact to hot enough to cook food. Today, I want to talk about one of our patented products called a trauma response blanket. And this blanket is simply a pad that has lava gel inside, and it also has an internal water bladder and a means of activation, which is a pull cord. The purpose of the invention is to save lives and prevent hypothermic shock. Hypothermic shock is when someone is injured or is ill and their body begins to lose the ability to create bodily heat or warmth internally. This is oftentimes a result of trauma from a gunshot wound on the battlefield or an accident in a car or motorcycle, and a loss of blood. And our bodies begin to shut down. We stop generating heat internally and we go into shock. And there's really no great response in the field due to this, because covering a person who's suffering hypothermic shock with a blanket does not help the victim, because the insulative quality of the blanket simply will not create heat. It'll only contain heat, and if your body's not making heat, then the process of organ failure continues. Thereby, the world needs a simple means of providing warmth on the spot without any external power supplies. It can be transported easily and used, and it's a single-use, sanitary, disposable system. Here is an example of one embodiment of this pad. It is simply a fabric or plastic construction, and it's foldable, and it can be easily transported. But when it's folded out, it forms a pad which covers the victim from chin to groin and side to side, and is activated simply by pulling this ripcord. The way it works is simple. Inside this pad, lava gel is enclosed in panels. Internally, there's also a foil bladder that has the means of activation, which is a pull string. It's very simple to operate. You simply unfold it, lay it on the victim or the patient, and pull this cord, which ruptures the internal pad and allows water to flood onto the lava gel. And it does three things. It is self-heating, it is self-inflating. In other words, the warm air that's generated by lava gel fills the cavity, and this bladder blows up like a balloon and forms a layer of warm air between the warm lava gel and the patient and the external environment. And so it does three things. It self-heats, it self-inflates, and it also self-insulates. So therefore, the energy that is generated is focused onto the core body of the victim, and thereby will save that person's life. It's an inexpensive product to make, relatively, compared to saving a life. We feel that this has applications worldwide for every military, every emergency response team, ambulance, troopers, and first responders from the fire department. In conjunction with this core blanket, which warms the heart, lungs, the intestines, and all of the internal organs, We also have a product called an IV warming pad. And it's a sleeve that wraps around the arm, and it has very similar construction. It has lava gel inside embedded into the fabric, and it has also a bladder inside with a ripcord which you can pull to activate. But this one is shaped to wrap around an appendage, whether your arm or your leg, and it has a pathway for an IV solution to go through and become warm to the proper temperature. And it has patents, there are different patents that stand alone on this warming sleeve. And the reason for this is because there's two factors. One, your body temperature drops and your blood pressure drops, especially if you're wounded or shot and you've lost blood. And so the first thing that a first responder does is provide saline solution to raise your blood pressure. But if the kit that has the saline in it has been held at ambient temperatures, let's say in a corpsman's backpack on the medical field, on the battlefield, or whether it's in the trunk of a trooper's car or an ambulance, it may be that saline is at ambient temperatures. So in terms of Fahrenheit, maybe it's 40 degrees. Well, 40 degrees Fahrenheit is only a little bit over freezing, and that unfortunately means that this influx of liquid into the veins and arteries can actually cause more hypothermic shock and can actually cascade and kill the patient. So we need to warm the IV solution as it enters the bloodstream. And it's very simple. It comes through the wrap, it enters the vein, and as it goes back up through the arteries or the veins to the heart, it becomes warmed again because this wrap around the entire warm arm. And as it hits the heart, it's at 102 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a slight fever temperature for the human body. So that's been designed, patented, and is ready for exploitation and commercialization around the world. If you have any other questions about this, I encourage you to go to lavagelusa.com. Thank you.